Hello guys, welcome back to the Telling the Odds YouTube channel and audio podcast feed as well. Yeah, we have faces, Michael. We actually exist other than just faces, ethereal voices that come out of the void in your phones. Welcome back to the channel, and it's good to be back after a little bit of...
Back after, a semi-decent hiatus.
We had some... stuff to get through in our own lives, because just a little bit of a peek behind the curtain here, Michael and I are both university students, so we have our commitments towards the end of the academic year, but we have some time to really devote back to the podcast.
We're
free. And before we get into anything else, there was a quick person that we have on the line that wanted to say hello before we initiate our inaugural audio-visual presentation of the podcast.
Yes. On line one, yes. Can you...
Yes. Caller, are you there?
Hello there.
There he is.
There we are.
Yes, guys, we have sound bites now. We have new mics. We have a mixer. We have just a better way of providing you with a actually aesthetically pleasing audio-visual presentation.
They're fresh and shiny now.
Yeah, because something that we wanted to focus on during our hiatus was not only if we wanted to get back into the podcast, but we essentially said, if we're going to get back into the podcast, we wanted to do it right, and we wanted to do it. We wanted to be able to deliver it a little bit better, because the mics that we were using, they could have used a little bit of work.
Yeah, they were a little bit of on the budget end, but hey, they worked for us to start with. But now we've gone a bit up in quality, and I think it will definitely result in a more enjoyable podcast in both quality and how we're able to bring to you guys. So.
Yeah, we wanted to just make sure that we could deliver to you guys the best version of the material that we want to give to you guys that we can. So
yeah, God knows our content's not as good. We have to bump it up with the mic quality and whatnot.
Exactly. So yeah, guys, let's just elaborate a little bit more on where we're going to go from here. We are not only expanding how we deliver the podcast, but what the podcast actually is itself. Essentially, what's going to happen is every week you will get the Telling the Odds podcast, as we've been doing it for, I think we're in the 37th episode now, 38th, somewhere in the late 30s. We
started over a year and a half.
May 2020 we started.
Wow,
yeah.
That's a while ago.
Yeah. So we started a little while ago, and it's been fun since then. So on the Fridays, or actually no, not on the Fridays, towards the end of the week, most likely, you will get the Telling the Odds podcast, but we wanted to expand. We wanted to maybe bring in some audiences that aren't just from Star Wars. And at the start, when we started the podcast, we were going to include some more stuff, but it really just kind of just steered towards the Star Wars kinds of things.
Yeah.
But we would love to kind of touch and address on most things, because we're not just Star Wars fans, we are film goers, film lovers. So
I've exclusively seen Star Wars films my entire life.
I love to watch movies. It's a hobby of mine since I was a kid, to analyze how films are actually made. So every now and again, you will get discussions not only about Star Wars, but about the MCU, possibly DC news. The Batman trailers just come out, and the Batman movie's not too far away.
DreamWorks films that release.
DreamWorks films. I'm sure you'll see a lot of references to the B-movie and Shrek and all that stuff.
Masterpieces of cinema,
Masterpieces of cinema, exactly. Yeah. We're going to be able to react to trailers, not only Star Wars trailers, but also just trailers in regards to those big pop culture phenomenons that are active right now. We might be getting a Kenobi trailer within the next 2 days. So
is it going to be our faded? Oh, this is definitely happening, only to never happen. Telling the Odds.
Well, the Disney Plus day is rounding out. That's for the actual podcast. We're going to save all that discussion for the actual podcast. Spoilers. This is kind of like just an update video. Yeah. And another thing we wanted to talk about is. Michael knows this already, and he's been one of my most avid supporters in regards to actually when I was doing this. But I used to review movies a lot on a couple different channels.
Just remove them. He was a masterpiece of reviewing genre. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Oh, thank you. Hang on, let's... we have applause. See?
I was not ready for that.
These sound bites are incredible. So we are going to be reviewing films as well, not only the Star Wars projects that come out. We're going to be giving reviews of the TV shows and stuff, but I'm an avid film goer, and I'd really love to provide that kind of content on the channel as well, the YouTube channel. As well,
one enjoyable package.
Correct. When I see a film that I really love, I'm going to talk about it, review it. Sometimes it'll be a film that I've only seen and Michael hasn't, so I'll do the review, and sometimes Michael will see a movie that I don't see and he'll do the review. And then there are the bigger movies that we see together, like Spider-Man No Way Home towards the end of this year, that we'll probably see together.
Oh, that'd be be a good video.
And then we'll be able to like come back and review it. So all that content is now coming under one umbrella. You're going to have the Telling the Odds movie channel, as well as the Telling the Odds Star Wars podcast that we have been giving you guys since day one. I'm super excited for this new phase, especially because now we're both on audio and video.
Yeah.
And
coming to you in 3 dimensions instead of 2. Don't think that's how that works.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we're really excited to bring you guys this new content. And Michael, is there anything else you wanted to say?
Yes, but I don't know how to say what I was. This is a fun podcast. Goodbye.
Yep. All right. Michael's out. I'm just having way too much fun with these sound bites that we can now actually produce live while we record, which is awesome. I mean,
you get to dunk on me in live in real time. And
yeah, I mean, you can do the same to me. Oh, I need to put "Stay Star Warsy" as one of our sound bites.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Absolutely.
Got to do the first one as well, where I just awkwardly be like, "Stay Star Warsy," and just don't know, like, what did I just say?
Yeah. So guys, all of that stuff is going to come your way as regularly as we can give it to you, because we love doing this. We have tons of fun every time we do it.
Highlight of the week.
It is the highlight of my week, absolutely, because it's the time that Michael and I just take to kind of escape from everything else. So
escape from reality, from our dreadful
lives.
Escape
from reality.
Yeah. The singing one. We're gonna get Jack to sing every week.
Oh yeah, there's the Telling the Odds karaoke channel, possibly.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is basically everything we wanted to say, guys, in this update video. And in the next few days, we're either going to be having some movie reviews coming your way, because I've seen some movies I want to talk about, as well as a possible reaction to a Kenobi trailer, maybe even an Andor trailer for this Disney Plus Day event that Disney is planning for, I think it's the 12th of November, which for us is tomorrow. So that should be coming in the next 48 hours, and we'll be here to give you guys our thoughts on it. Sure. Michael, is there anything else you wanted to say?
No, I mean, I'm just glad to be back. I'm excited for the new things we're going to be doing. And, you know, it's just good to be a Star Wars fan. But in this time, we're allowed to expand this. It's just good to be a movie enjoyer. It's just good to enjoy good things, isn't it?
Exactly, it is, yeah. It's a great time to be a film goer, because the world, as far as movies and TV goes, is slowly but surely opening back up.
You mean you don't want a perpetual only films released on Disney Plus and Netflix future?
Possibly not. I love to go to the movies as much as possible, as in the actual cinema.
No.
But yeah, guys, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. I hope you guys are excited for what we're going to bring you. Anything else you wanted to say, Michael, before we wrap up?
Thanks for checking out our 9-minute long update video, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to the content as much as we are.
Check it out, guys. We'll see you next time.